The person who gets the most done has the least excuses.
Welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show, where we'll be discussing leadership, business, human potential, inspiring you to live rich from the inside out. Unlock your creativity, stretch out of your comfort zone, break through your barriers, take inspired action, and achieve epic results. Now here's your host, 3-time best-selling author, speaker, and certified executive coach, Debra Kasowski.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show. I'm your host, Debra Kasowski. Today we are talking about jealousy being a call for action. It is a call for change. Now, everyone experiences a little bit of jealousy and envy, maybe at one time or another. It's that little green monster. Well, you've heard the phrase green with envy. The ancient Greeks paraphrase came from there, and you'll see it in Shakespeare's Othello. That green with envy was believed to be when someone was jealous, that it would trigger bile production and lead to a green tinged skin, and that was a sign of illness. Now, that green-eyed monster can really take over sometimes. But I wanted to talk about how jealousy and envy are used interchangeably. Now, jealousy really comes from a fear that you're going to lose something you already have. It can develop into a lack of trust and negative thinking, fixated thinking, overthinking, and playing over scenarios, which could even lead to a place of paranoia. Now, often what happens is with jealousy, people see jealousy that there's a threat to something that they already have. Now, the brain wants to protect you, so it moves into action of protection and maybe even sabotage of different things. Now, envy, on the other hand, occurs when we cannot be happy for another person, when we cannot celebrate their accomplishments, their achievements, or we're unhappy because someone else is succeeding and we're not achieving the same success that we want for ourselves, or we begin to be judgmental or critical of others instead of supportive and encouraging. Now, this can really disintegrate relationships, it can disintegrate opportunities, and jealousy can lead to resentment. Now, what that call to change is if you see someone with a brand new car, for example, that they worked hard to get, you're looking at the brand new car thinking, oh my gosh, I wish I had this for me. And because you don't have it for you, and if you fall to that jealousy or envy, you're like, good for them. I'm not happy for them. And you don't want to go in the car. You don't want to sit in the car. Your friend's so excited and you're there pouting and not wanting to share in their excitement. Instead, be happy for them. Now, if you want the same thing for yourself, you need to think about, what can I do to have that? What is the change or action you're going to take to have what they have? And you might not even want the same car, but you want something new for yourself. So maybe you need to change your spending habits and start saving up and allocating money a different place. Or if you see someone's relationship that's thriving, not just surviving, you got to think to yourself, what are they doing? What can I learn from them? And start implementing some of those things in your own relationship. It could be open communication. It could be date nights. It could be offering compliments. It could be learning the love languages. It's so much opportunity to grow when you start understanding, where is this jealousy coming from? Understanding the root cause. Now, why do people get jealous to begin with? They get jealous because they have low self-esteem, they don't believe in themselves, so there's a lack of confidence, and there's a lot of insecurities that come to the surface. Now, that insecurity is not serving them, but here's the thing, those feelings of lack, feelings are not facts. So check in when you have those feelings. Learn to understand them and explore where those feelings are coming from. What is it that you need to be, do, or have to achieve the things that you want in your life so you don't feel like you're in a place of lack? Because what happens is when people get into that place of lack, they get into a self-blame, and then they deprive themselves from all of the things that life has to offer. Now, how does that serve anyone? It's not making them better, and it's not making them grow. And when we don't if we leave jealousy unchecked, there's an impact on our lives. You have increased stress, negative thinking. It can lead to depression and destruction of relationships and enjoyment. Life has so much to offer. So we really got to understand, where's that root cause coming from? Because when you're jealous or envious of someone, it's often in one moment of time. It's a snapshot picture time frame. And when you get caught into a comparison trap, you move into competition. There is no collaboration. There is no leverage of skills and strengths and opportunities. And you're more than your insecurities. Now, if you have that little green-eyed monster popping up for you, there are some things that you can do. Start by watching your thoughts. Pay attention to what you're thinking. Are you thinking empowering thoughts? Are you talking positively to yourself? Because your thoughts impact your feelings, they're going to impact your actions and the results that you're getting. So really think about the thoughts, watch them, because a lot of them can be negative. Focus on the positive thoughts. The next thing is, if you're triggered with jealousy and envy, that is telling you something. It's not about the other person, it's about you. Now, when you think about what that trigger is, why are you being triggered about it? You have a deeper yearning, a longing for something different, a longing for more. Now, you got to recognize that it's not necessarily a bad thing, but allow someone else their happiness for the work that they put in to get what they want. This is an opportunity for you to step up your game and become who you're meant to be. Acknowledge those insecurities that you have. You may even accept them at some point, but acknowledge them for sure. Everyone has some insecurities. Some try to cover them up. Some try to use emotion to overcome them as well. But you want to choose something that's healthy. So if you're insecure about your body, maybe you're going to start running or going to the gym or eating differently. If you're insecure about your finances or your status in your job, then you're going to educate yourself and you're going to learn more and do more. And as you do that, you step into and grow into the person you're meant to be. And you can start achieving those things as well. Now, you want to turn those longings into your learnings. Take time to practice, learn, read. Now, everyone is on their own journey. Remind yourself of that. Run your own race at your own pace. And you too can have many achievements and excitement. Now, I want you to realize that you have a lot of strengths, and you need to start moving into engaging in activities that you're confident in. Make a list of some of your strengths and what you are good at. Not everyone is great at the same things. That's why this world is so amazing. Now, when we think about our strengths, and we think about others with different strengths, when we can get to a place of collaboration and leverage, that's where the magic happens. We bring out the best in each other instead of wanting to sabotage one another, wanting to come from a place of competition versus collaborating and pulling out everyone's gifts so that we all can shine. Now, remember, I want you to own your value. You are one valuable piece of work, and you're not meant to shrink or dim your light. You're meant to shine brightly because you have those skills and abilities that are uniquely packaged. No one can deliver them like you. And we need you to show up into your best self. So every day, set the intention of being your best. Now, finally, as with all great things, gratitude is the greatest place to ground yourself. Now, when you come from a place of gratitude, in looking at the abundance you have and really focusing in on all the great things and your strengths and the things that you have achieved, often when I work with my coaching clients, they will hit this spot where we realize that they haven't been celebrating even the smallest win that they've accomplished. Because what happens is we think that everybody's accomplishing it. Oh, it's such a simple task. No, it's not. For some people, it's fearful for them to make that cold call or even send the email, even though you don't see anyone. They're concerned about rejection, they're concerned about embarrassment, doing something wrong, so they don't even step out of the gate. So it's time for you to own who you are. Be grateful for everything that you have and what you bring to this world. And I want you to shine brightly, because you can't dim someone else when you are shining brightly. You can allow them to step in to who they are, and as you reach toward them and help them grow or support them in any way, you're both shining. What happens is people need to shine brightly. Imagine if this world that everyone stepped in to showing up as their best self every single day. Now imagine what the world would be like. We come together bringing that light, that power, that energy, and so much brilliance and greatness can grow and make this world an amazing place. Now, but when you hold back, or you self-sabotage, or you get into not trusting people around you, or being jealous or envious, that energy depletes. It's sucked out of the room, like taking the oxygen out of the room. And people cannot grow and thrive in that environment. You want to be able to step into who you're meant to be. And jealousy, envy, this is a call to action. It is a call to change. If you're not liking something, or you admire something in someone else, and you feel that pangs of jealousy or envy, or that green-eyed monster, that green with envy feeling, stop. Watch your thoughts. Pay attention to the triggers. Realize that everyone has some insecurities, and you have just been hit with acknowledging one. So move into learning how to be better, grow, design your life, and make that magic happen. Thank you for joining me here on the Millionaire Woman Show. I'd love for you to go over my website at www.debrakasowski.com. You can get your 3-part video course on making habits stick and build that focus and consistency, so we can make sure that you can build that life of your dreams, that leadership position of your dreams, or that business of your dreams. You need to get rid of some of those derailers in your life. Now, if you're interested in coaching, please go over to my website, send me an email, and we can set up a complimentary discovery session where we can have a discussion, and we'll learn to see if you're the right fit for my program, and we'll set you up for success. Now, as Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world, and go out and have a fabulous day. And join us again here on the Millionaire Woman Show. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and share if you've enjoyed this video.